What's good, guys? In today's video I'm going to be showing you 7 ways that you can make money without any experience, without any knowledge, without having anyone tell you how to do it. These are very simple tasks, and I honestly couldn't believe that for some of these tasks people are willing to pay money. I was actually shocked. I couldn't really believe it. And so I'm going to show you 7 tasks, and I'm pretty sure that whether you are, maybe 17, 18 years old or even younger, or you are 77 years old or maybe even older, you will have no problems doing at least one or maybe all of these tasks because they're so simple. I honestly still can't believe that people are willing to pay money for these tasks. All right, so let's get started. So the first one is beta reading. Okay, now I had no idea what beta reading was until I stumbled upon a couple of gigs here in Fiverr. And what beta reading really is, it's reading somebody's book and providing some kind of feedback. And the thing is that when an author writes the book, they are, they're writing it from a certain perspective, right? Somebody else needs to read the book in order to give like a fresh pair of eyes, so to say, right, on the book. And that is what beta reading is. And, you can read, critique, provide feedback, and that's all you have to do, right? Really. It's about reading the book and just providing feedback. That's really all it is. And you can say, well, I liked it, I didn't like it, here's what I like, here's what I didn't like. And that's really what it comes down to. And look at these, 20, 25, 55, 445. Well, this is a New York Times best-selling editor, right? So this is probably not you. But for the most part, you can make anywhere from like $5 to $50. Maybe more, maybe less, depending on the gig, depending on your qualifications, depending on how much you're willing to provide, what kind of feedback you're willing to provide. But if you can read, you can do this gig. That's how simple it is. The next one is converting files. Okay, I had no idea people are willing to pay money for this, but it's true. And so look at these gigs. I will convert your low quality logo or image to vector tracing file. I will convert PSD file. I will convert this, I will convert that. And you know what's the first thing that came to my mind? They're actually like apps, they're tools that do this. Okay, so here's an example. Cloud Convert, 200 plus formats, supported high quality conversions, data security, etc., etc. This is just one of like hundreds of tools that convert stuff. Okay, so you can go into tools and you say, okay, I want an audio converter. Okay, you got all of these formats. You want an image converter, okay? You got all the image formats, right? So you guys get the hint. And this is just an example out there. There are lots and lots of other tools out there that, just do this. They're more specific, more specialized tools. And so if the gig you are looking at, you want to do this gig, you want to sell your services, that tool doesn't support it, you can find a more specialized tool that will, okay? That simple. The next one I want to share with you is web logo design, okay? And this is also very simple because there are tools that do this for you, okay? Beginning with a tool like Canva that has built-in designs, built-in logos, stuff like that. And then you have AI tools, okay? So here's where I tried James and different logos, right? And you can see more logos. I just typed James. This is called Logo AI. And look at this, it just generates me all these different logos. And I basically specified, like, I have a name, I have a color, I have font, I have the type of logo I want, modern, default, slab, handwritten, playful, futuristic. I can choose that. And, I also have symbols. I can add symbols, okay, keywords, etc. And this is just one of many tools out there. And so anybody, that's willing to pay for logos, you can just come in here, create like as many logos as you want, and offer that as part of a more pricier gig. So you can have one tier that gives one logo, and then another tier that gives 3, another tier that gives 5, and you have as many logos as you want. The next one is WordPress, okay? And this varies, right? There are different WordPress services. They're beginning with just installation, very simple, maybe a little customization. And trust me, it's a one-click install. You can go to any web host, sign up for like a free account, install WordPress, and you will see You just press a button. That's all you have to do, and you can customize it. Very simple. And obviously, you're going to have logos that are looking for more extensive services, more services that do this, that do that. And so you're going to be aiming at the lower end tiers here, right? If you want like a really, really simple gig, like these lazy gigs that I call them, and nothing against lazy people, I can be a little lazy myself too. You're looking at low end, right? So for instance, there's $20 gigs. I will create a premium website. Okay, so this gig right here, who knows what it includes? Maybe it's just simple, just one click install, $125. Fairly good, right? I will customize WordPress, $20. So customization is also very, very simple. They just fill out the site name, maybe set up a theme. It's all automatic. Trust me, it's not rocket science at all. Next is we have proofreading, okay? And so this is different than beta reading. It's a completely different thing. Beta reading, well, the first gig that we mentioned today is just about reading the book and telling you what you think, telling the author, telling the other person what you think about the book. This one right here is about reading it and actually correcting mistakes, like correcting grammar and stuff like that. And so if you're a native English speaker, or you're somebody who is close to being native, basically, you're not making mistakes, and you speak freely, right? You speak English freely. This gig is for you, right? Because you can simply read it, and you'll be able to tell if there are grammatical issues, if there may be spelling issues, but mostly grammatical issues. There's a sentence that's not set up, the right way. It could be better, could be fixed. And you don't need skills for that, right? If you have a decent command of the English language, you will be able to do this. And let me give you a little life hack for you guys. If you take the manuscript that they give you and just put it into Google Docs, just copy and paste it into Google Docs, or if they give you like a doc file, you can just open that up in Google Docs. Google Docs will show you all the grammatical issues, because it's really good at detecting grammatical errors. I use Google Docs for my own projects all the time, and you'll be able to do that. So if you don't want to do it yourself, there's always Google Docs to the rescue. Next is Voiceover. Okay, if you have a voice and you can read, you can do this gig. That's how simple it is. Look at this one. I will record a professional American male voiceover over narration. I will record an American female voiceover. I will record a professional American female voiceover for any copy. Now, the only thing here is that they're probably looking for like a specific accent, okay? So if you don't have like a purely American or like a purely UK or purely whatever, Australian, whatever they're looking for, it's probably not going to work, because they want that specific accent, right? They're looking for a certain project, and they want that specific accent. And so if you have the right accent here and you can do these gigs and you kind of fit in, maybe you have an American, you're a male American or female UK, male UK, then you can do a voiceover. Because what's voiceover? It's basically just reading and saying something, right? Basically saying out loud, reading out loud, whatever is in the manuscript. That's all you have to do. Now, there are many languages here, so if you're not a native English speaker, don't despair, right? You can go into German here. You can pick female, male, etc., and you can kind of go from there. There's a professional German voiceover, and there's I will produce a female German voiceover, etc., etc. So there you go. There's some options for you as well. Last but not least, this data entry. Okay, and what exactly is data entry? Well, it's exactly what it says. You'll be essentially entering data. So you can do Excel data entry, you can do any type of data entry, you can be a virtual assistant for data entry, copy paste typing. You can even find stuff, find different structured data, right? Such as email, phone address, etc., etc. You can even specialize, right? You can say, I will do Airtable data entry in 24 hours, $5, okay? So this type of gig, these type of jobs are going to be on the lower end, because you are essentially, you're not doing like something big. You're essentially taking data and putting it from one place to another. You're taking it from point A, putting it into point B. And, that's also a gig that is very simple to do. You don't need a lot of experience. You don't need a lot of knowledge. simply go out and do it. And yeah, you can make money with these gigs. And so that's my list for you guys. I really hope you've gotten value here. If you did and you want to see another similar list, maybe you want another 7 tips in a different category, same category, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear what you have to say. If you did enjoy it, give this video a big fat thumbs up. Leave a comment letting me know what you thought, whether you liked it or you didn't. Share this video with people you think could benefit from this, and I'll talk to you in the next video.